starting to look tried and true. Get some power, get a real good start in pitching, and then win.
Yeah. Well, Jake was really good in the beginning. Then he had that little blip. McCutcheon had a great at bat, and that really led to their 2 runs because the other guys followed after him. Big play for us was the double play off of his leg. That was a big moment for us in the positive. And then after that, Jake kind of got into more of a rhythm. I thought once he, when he struck out Polanco with the hook curveball, I think after that it really got a little bit smoother for him. But always battling. You can tell he was not happy with himself on occasion, but nevertheless kept fighting through it. So yeah, that was you got that, and then how about Addison again? I mean, it's just when you talk about Riz, but Addison really just into the win like he did. Up and down the lineup, was just Jason, 3 knocks and 1 on 1 walks. That's 4 times on a lot of just everybody participates, but for me it always comes down to starting pitching.
Did Montero help in that case? A lot of called third strikes, spot Jake a lot.
I can't tell. I mean, if I wasn't behind the plate. I think he's got a reputation of receiving really well, and they do work well together. From the side, they look like good pitches. I can't tell though. I mean, I can only tell like up and down. I can't tell right now.
Joe, if you run out of superlatives for Jake, he's like 18-0 since last August or whatever it is.
Yeah, it's unusual. It's very unusual what he's doing. Like I said, and here's the thing. And if you understand, his last 3 outings, he's been in 2 out of the last 3 were 5 innings, and this one 7, and then today 8. He's not been as sharp as he can be yet this year. I mean that. I'm not trying to be casual about it. He just hasn't been as sharp as he can be. There's another level of sharpness for him, and combined that with, he started out the 95, 96, and I was a little bit concerned over him. I don't know. And then he settled into his 94 route after that. Like I said, I thought he started to mix his pitches up into the game better, and that led to being able to pitch 8. But these, like I went, 5, 92, 7, 99, 5, and 100, and before today. So you can see he hasn't been as sharp as he can be. He's still did a pretty good job.
He struck out on one.
I didn't realize that until after the game. Again, I would imagine that some of the, they came throughout the game, but it felt like more late. It just felt that way. I don't know if that's true or not.
Does the decisiveness of these victories say anything to you about this team?
Well, I mean, the thing I like most is that we come ready to play every day. We don't, we have a nice record, won a series, and then we're just going to show up. That's not how our guys operate. I have a better opportunity now to see them work because of this clubhouse. I'm talking about away from the field. Like I was telling you about Addison today, it was spectacular watching him get ready for the game today. I see relief pitchers in there constantly doing things in the morning. So when you stand in the dugout, and I just tell myself, trust your players, just trust the guys because they're doing all the right things and they're getting ready to play, and nobody's mailing anything in. Everybody, we're holding ourselves to a high standard. Everybody wants to win every day. It doesn't happen all the time. I'm telling you, it's not. It doesn't.
You see let-ups sometimes when a team gets off to a great start. Is that kind of what you're saying?
I wasn't referencing great starts, just mean like in series in generals. Like sometimes in the first 2 of the series, we just obviously went 4 from Washington. We get to that point where, okay, we're pretty good. We've got 2, the next 2, we just get a split. Because traditionally baseball tiers go into series, win 2 out of 3, or if you split this one, I'll be happy. And you always talk in those terms, you almost talk yourself into being mediocre. And our guys really don't go there. We're here to play and win every night. That's what I'm talking about. The prep is outstanding.
Joe, with Russell, do you see the swing, the impact? Does that tell you he's going to be a big-time home run hitter at some point in his career?
I've always thought since I've been watching closely batting practice, I thought that he can. When you get a chance to just stand by the cage there and watch him hit, I know it's batting practice, but the sound of the ball and how far that it goes indicates a lot of power. And you shake his hand, he's got huge hands and they're very, very strong. And that's where drew those conclusions from. If you're going to be a scout and you watch batting practice, you can see, okay, look at his versatility, man. Look at the adjustments he's made at the plate and how the plane of the swing is so much better now. You can absolutely project power with him.
So the last time he was nervous
get to play was in high school, does that surprise you?
He said the last time he was in high school.
Yeah. To win some district game or something.
Oh, really?
High school, that's the last time we won.
That's outstanding. I don't know, I mean, like I said, when you talk to him, he's calm. He's very, he's got great aptitude and he's a great listener. So I think those are two wonderful qualities to have as a young person trying to get better in the profession.
Joe, you talked a lot about leadership this morning. How does Jake fit into that?
Jake is more by example. You know, again, if you want to follow him around in his work, you're just going to get tired of following him around. You're not going to do it. So he sets an example by his level of professionalism and how he gets ready to play. Yeah, that's it. I mean, if you're part of that group in there and you watch that, and then you're not really surprised by his success, although his success is kind of over the top, but you get guys, your best players that do that prep-wise, that really bleeds into the rest of the group.
You talk about day-to-day guys. How valuable is Rizzo for this bunch?
You know, he's quietly having a pretty good year. We're always talking about everybody else, and he almost like he take Riz for granted. The home run, big part of our game today, and even the add-on run at the end, he had a chance to do even more damage today. And then his plays at first base, the confidence infielders have when they throw it over there in the back that he plays every day. I mean, you could go on and on. But we always talk about, you know, Fowler's great start. Zovers has been doing recently in KP. I've talked a lot about Russell, and then here you got The Rock, right in the middle of the batting order, and on defense, he's been spectacular.
Were you surprised at the warnings?
A little bit. You know, obviously, you know, Jake was going through some command issues against Kong, and that's unfortunate. I didn't think their guy would hit Mickey on purpose at all. I just think he threw a lot of balls to that side of the plate, even when he missed to the righties and into the lefties. That's just going to happen. You got to be able to pitch inside.
I think umps have to be a little, I don't know, cautious because you guys have had some issues in the past.
Again, there's the only people that are going to read into that is somebody that wants to. There's nothing. Why would we ever want to enter based on what happened last year? I mean, that's makes no sense whatsoever. There's no dots to be connected there.